People love to ask, what happens after enlightenment? Like kids asking what car you'd buy if you won the lottery. They imagine awakening as a spiritual promotion. You've leveled up, bypassed suffering, moved into some cosmic VIP lounge. Sorry to burst your bubble. Enlightenment isn't flying off to heaven. It's sweeping the floor, chopping wood, feeding the horse, but doing it with your whole being. You thought awakening would make you special. Instead, it dissolves the one who wanted to be special. Even on the so-called spiritual path, we humans stay greedy. We want higher vibes, deeper meditations, better karma. We chant, sit fast, not to let go, but to grip tighter. You're not trying to stop clinging. You're just clinging to the idea of not clinging. You sit in meditation and daydream about quitting your job, announcing you've merged with the universe and now drink only moonlight. But guess what? Even the old Zen masters would slap you awake and say, after enlightenment? Same thing. Sweep the floor. Chop wood. Feed the horse. Real practice doesn't pull you out of life. It pushes you straight into it. Not as a task. As a presence. No spiritual music. No incense. Just you and the broom. No grand narrative. No divine symbolism. Just dirt on the floor and a hand moving with it. You keep asking what's the meaning of life, while life keeps whispering, just live. You eat, you breathe, you sleep. But your mind is always somewhere else. Thinking about the past, reaching for the future, escaping this one sacred, ordinary, alive moment. Here's the bitter truth. Most people don't fear failure. They fear ordinariness. They fear being nobody, doing nothing extraordinary. But the deepest freedom isn't becoming someone great. It's no longer needing to be anyone at all. You think you're spiritual when you speak softly, post affirmations, and sip herbal tea. But true spirituality is your grandmother stirring soup, your father fixing the fence without a word. It's not about looking enlightened. It's about being fully present with whatever you do. No label. No reward. No witness. You don't need to radiate light or levitate. You need to come home to the real. To be completely in the act of doing dishes, without secretly hoping it leads to awakening. Because maybe, just maybe, the doing is the awakening. So let me ask you, if sweeping the floor were the last thing you ever did, would you still do it with care? Not for spiritual merit. Not to be more mindful. Just because the floor needs sweeping. That's the razor's edge of Zen. So sharp it cuts through all your fantasies. And brings you back, to this breath, this moment, this step. Can you just live? Not to achieve. Not to become. Not to escape. Can you be no one, doing nothing special, and still feel the sacred humming in your bones? If so, welcome back. You've stopped searching. You've started living.